Good morning, good morning, good morning. All you beautiful people. Yes, yes, yes. All the beautiful people in the world. Hey, listen. Just coming on this morning. Usually I'll go on IG instead of coming on here on Facebook. And I've been posting on IG concerning what was going on with me and my weight loss journey. And I like IG. I can just get on there and do something really, really quick, and then hurry up and get off of there. I'm sitting here tagging some people. But I can get off of there real quick and, do my thing and I'm good. Well, I just wanted to get on here and just talk about what was going on with me. It's time to make a change, which my caption says. And the reason why it's time to make a change is simply because this is a brand new season, guys. I'm telling you, I am so telling you what has happened in the spirit realm. And because it is a brand new season in the spirit realm, you need to catch up with your season. You don't want to get caught slipping, like they say. And if you're not one of those people that are hip and privy to said seasons, you'll just be doing the same thing you were doing in the last season. This season that we're in is the season of the brand new you. Listen, everything is new, okay? Everything is new about you, everything. And you're going to have to understand the seasons and times that we're living in. There are things that, that were held up in previous seasons that you weren't able to take advantage of. You were not able to change. Some people did not know that they were in another season. And so they did the same things. They did the same things in the last season that they did in the previous seasons. But hey, guys, things have changed. I'm telling you. I mean, it's so tangible. And in order for you to be able to be who God says that you are, you're going to have to change too. Listen, I'm going to give you my personal testimony. My husband, for the longest time, and, anybody that know him, he's always into health and fitness. He's always talking about getting your spirit, soul, and body together, because it's not just about your spirit, man. It's not just about your soul. It's not just about your body, or it's not just about your spirit and your body. Your soul needs to be in line. And the scripture says that Paul was saying, I would that your whole spirit, soul, and body remain blameless until the coming of the Lord, right? Okay, well, check it out. We cannot neglect our temple. We cannot neglect our soul, because our soul is the seat of our emotions, is our will, our intellect, It's how we feel, what we think, all of that. And it controls our body, right? Okay. So, and then, of course, we know that our spirit man houses God, houses the Holy Spirit, the triune God. Well, if our bodies are not lining up to where our spirit is, you got to bring that soul under subjection, because you'll never be able to bring your body under subjection. Well, I got to say, yes, you can. But as a Christian, we got so many Christians. They're good in their emotions. They operate in most of the fruit of the Spirit. Good morning, Shatika. Good morning, Maria. Good morning, Laura. Year of manifestation. But listen, all of us have areas that truly have to be worked on. And if you don't work it, listen, you're going to be the same. And one of the things that I decided to do at the beginning of this year was to work on me, because I realized that if I had two things right, my spirit, my soul, but guess what? My body wasn't coming along with that. I was off balance, because God made us a three-part being, and he's concerned about each part, right? He's concerned about each part of us, our spirit, man, our soul, and our body. He's concerned. He wants you to be in the best shape of your life. He wants you to be fit spiritually. He wants you to be fit, soulishly. And he wants you to be fit in your body, right? And the reason why he wants you to be fit is because, listen, in every area, you do not want the enemy to have an opportunity that if some things are out of order in either one of them, he can gain a foothold. Sometimes he can take you out, right? So in January, my personal story, I said, okay, I have written several books. I have spoken, given speeches, did workshops, trained people, the whole 9 yards concerning the book that I wrote. You frame your world by the words you say, right? And being, partially my fault. I was on medicine that made me gain a whole bunch of weight. And I mean, I gained 40 pounds, 43 pounds, actually, 42.8. So you might as well say 43 pounds in 1 year being on steroids because I had an issue going on in my body. And they gave me shots of steroids. They put me on steroids for a 30-day period and all of this. And then over time, I kept noticing I kept gaining weight. I was like, what the devil is going on with me? And I would look at pictures. I would look at videos of when I was there. And I'm like, how did I get so big? I look like I'm about 9 pounds, like 9 months pregnant, about to give birth, And I was discouraged. And I would look at myself and look at myself and look at myself and look at myself and keep saying, one day I'm going to do something about this. Well, check it out. I gathered a lot of material. I looked at a lot of videos. I gathered so much information concerning nutrition and health and, how to go about this thing for your body type, for your, I paid so much money. I was on so many programs, but I never started any of these programs, guys. I paid all this money. I maybe spent about $1,000 over a 2-year period on programs that I never started, right? So January came. I hired, oh my God, she's excellent. She's such a motivator. Her name is Stephanie Daniels, and she's here on Facebook. She's Fit Chicks. And she ended up, oh, look at those deer going across the, hold on, let me turn this around so you can see the deer. On the left, I see you. I hear you, rather. You see those deer going across the, yeah, they're going to the water. I love my neighborhood. God blessed us. Doing her horn on her bike to move the deer out the way. I'll get back to what I was saying. They're not moving fast enough. They're so used to us humans. Listen, we'll sit out on our front porch and watch a whole family go past our front porch because they're going to the people behind, across from us. They have a big lake in the back of their houses, and they'll cross the street, cross right in front of our house. And man, it'll be about 7 or 8 of those jokers. 7 or 8 of them. And they're so used to humans, they don't even move out the way like that. Anyway, let me turn back around. So, anyway, Stephanie Daniels is excellent. She's excellent. She's a great motivator. I was working out like crazy thinking I'm about to kill myself and all of this, but I stuck with the program for about 5.5 months. Even through all of the pain, my God, I was in so much pain. That's one of the reasons why I was taking steroids, and I just finally stopped taking the steroids, and I'm like, whatever, it's going to be this, God is going to heal me one of these days. And he's already healed me 2,000 years ago. I stand on my healing. I just stopped taking all that medicine. Well, I pushed through the pain. She's a personal trainer. I would go to her house. It's burning up hot. Oh my God. And we work out in her garage. She's got all this fitness equipment. She trains a lot of people. And she's excellent, man. But guess what? How many of you know I was watching what I was eating? I was cutting my portions in half. I was doing all of this stuff. And I wasn't losing no weight. I think I lost like 4 pounds or something like that. And 6 pounds total. I lost 6 pounds. I was like, what in the world, whole wide world is going on? I'm doing all of this sacrifice and I'm paying a personal trainer. I'm doing the exercises. I was doing exercises at home, and still yet I wasn't losing the weight, right? And one day I got so frustrated because I had gotten real hurt. I got sick. It was some personal things going on with me. And I just cried out to God and I said, listen, if you don't give me some kind of strategy to lose this weight, now I'm about killing myself, with Stephanie, because Stephanie, she's a great motivator, but that girl worked your butt hard. And one of the things she tells you is, I got time, you got time. Just take your time and just make sure these exercises are done, right? And I even did CrossFit, about 3-4 years ago? And I finished that boot camp program, because anytime I commit to something, I commit to something. I'm going to see it all the way through. Lost weight on that. A couple of years later, after I had that health challenge and was given the steroids, I gained all that weight back plus another 40 pounds. I was like, oh my God, this is crazy. I've never in my life been this big. And so then I said, God, you're going to have to help me because I'm killing myself with all of these workouts and I'm still not moving the needle fast enough. This is crazy. And it was like, oh, you take it slow. Slow weight loss is the way to go because you'll maintain it. Listen, you don't know me. When I make up my mind about something, I'll maintain it. I don't care. But this weight coming off fast. So God gave me a strategy. And I started doing what he said. I cut back on the exercises. I upped my protein, and even for my age, because listen, I'm in my late 50s. So for me, I had to do something different. I couldn't do what everybody else was doing simply because of perimenopause and menopause. There's certain things that you cannot do. You have to increase your protein. You have to increase even your carbohydrates. That fly in the face of everything the health officials tell you, right? Well, I did. And I cut my exercises down to a minimum. And guys, listen, I dropped 30 pounds. Do you hear me? I dropped 30 pounds in 6 weeks. And I've got another 50 more pounds to go. And I plan on having them 50 pounds, which I know the first, month or two, you lose weight much faster. But then afterwards it slows down. But I'm on a path to try to lose at least 2 pounds a week. Sometimes I might be able to lose more, but I'm not getting off of this track I'm on. Why? Because persistence is key. The same way I would show up, even though I would be hurting. Oh my God. Good morning. Even though I would be hurting to do those workouts, oh God, I would be in so much pain. I would walk in there, I'd crawl out the bed. I'm like, there's nowhere in the world I'm going today because, I have an excuse. I really can. Thank you. I really can't stop because of the pain I'm in. You don't want to mess your body up. You don't want to do too much. All of that. That happened with me at CrossFit. I mean, I really, really messed myself up at CrossFit. Hey, Michael, how are you? Hey, Renita Mack, how are you doing? I mean, I really messed myself up at I'm at CrossFit. Some of the other people did. Our mayor of our city ended up having the ambulance come and get her at CrossFit. Because she really messed herself up. And it was several people that ended up having to go to the hospital. Thank God I didn't have to go to the hospital with CrossFits all those years ago. But people got hurt. Because that man was like, it doesn't matter the pain, you just keep going. Okay, but you still have to be smart and listen to your body. So even though I was in a lot of pain when I was with Stephanie, I listened to my body and my body said, you can keep going, right? So I kept going. And the same way when I got out of bed this morning, man, oh my God, I have plantar fascia. Anybody know what that is? Pain in your foot that is unbearable. Like you think your foot is going to come off. I rode out. I said, okay, I got to go walking this morning. And I was like, oh my God. Oh God, I think I'm just going to stay here. Maybe I'll do some floor exercises. Maybe I'll just, I don't know what I'll do, but I cannot make it out that door this morning. And I put my shoes on and the Holy Spirit said, no, you get up and go. I'm like, oh my God, I don't want to go. So, I was like, I put my shoes on. Putting my shoes on hurt. I walked out my patio door, went out my back fence. And each step was so painful. I wanted to cry. Man, I was just like, oh my God, I don't want to be crying, walking down the street. Somebody thinking something is wrong with me, because I'm in so much pain. But the more I walked, And I started quoting scriptures, how beautiful are the feet of those who preach the gospel, you know. And I started just thinking about different things about my body, and how God himself is my healer. And guys, I have already walked 1.5 miles already. And guess what? I'm not in any pain. There is no pain. So why did I say this? This is a new you. This is a season for a new you. Whatever you got to do to get to that new, you need to get up and you need to do it. No excuses. It doesn't matter what's happening with you. You just need to get up and you just need to do. Listen, it's going to be all kind of things, all kind of curveballs, all kind of painful situations, all kind of distractions that will, usually say, oh my God, you don't need to do this. Maybe you'll just try next season. No, this season is yours, baby. And you're going to have to take it by the horns. And you're going to have to just ride it out. Ride it out. Just do what you got to do in order to be the new you. You will never, ever, ever. Hey, Pebbles, how are you doing? Hey, Stacy. Hey, Laverne. Oh, I'm just seeing you. How are you? You will never be able to get what God has said concerning you. It is not going to come through osmosis. It is not going to come and just plop itself in your lap. You're going to have to be doing something, right? Okay, so you push through the pain. You push through the heartache. You push through the lack of provision. You push through any adversity. You push through the warfare and keep moving because it's your season for newness. The new you. It's coming through, guys. Seriously speaking. Usually I'll be on IG and I'll say something. But this time I was like, you know what? Let me go on Facebook. And as people see changes, it's good to walk up somewhere where you haven't seen nobody for a long time. Like, oh my God, what'd you do? You're looking like you're losing weight. I'm like, yeah, my stomach looked like I was 9 months pregnant. Now, baby, it looks like I'm 5. Woo, glory. That's an achievement. You may not have gotten where you actually want to be, but at least you can look along the way and see you are further along than what you were before, right? So you celebrate each milestone until you get to the final goal. Just celebrate each milestone until you get to the final goal. So 30 pounds down, 50 more to go. Listen, the reason why I want to lose weight and the reason why I am losing weight is simply because since I was in my 20s, I used to train to be a bodybuilder. I wanted to be in, bodybuilding contests and stuff like that, right? Okay, I'm in my late 50s and I'm getting ready to start. After all this time, after training in my early 20s, I am coming back full circle to what was a goal and a desire and a strong desire of mine back in my 20s. Hey guys, those things that you have abandoned from yesteryears, go back and get them because they're still there, They're still there. I lost 30 pounds since May and the middle of May. And I think it started May 26th. I lost 30 pounds. I got 50 more pounds to go. And guess what? My goal is November. I will have dropped the other 50 pounds. Why? Because my ultimate goal, my ultimate why, you got to find your why you're doing whatever it is you're doing. And you need to go and revisit your past. Revisit your past because in your past is some things that are a great desire of yours. And because you wasn't able to achieve them in the time frame that you thought you should achieve them, then you kind of put them on the shelf. But go back to that shelf. Get those books that was written concerning your life and then go after what you said. My goal, my dream, my desire, and what I will do. Not what I'm talking about, but what I actually will do. I had to put my book, even though I've achieved a lot of things that I said I would achieve, right? I had to put my book, Dreammakers versus Daydreamers, on the shelf. I started writing it, but I realized there's some things that I have not yet accomplished that's on my goal sheet. And people was like, oh, write the book anyway. You've accomplished so much in your life. Write the book anyway. I'm like, no, there is one goal that I really, really, really want to achieve. And that is to walk across the stage in a bikini, guys. Yes, 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 yes. As a bodybuilder, there's a lady, there are several. They're in their 80s and their 90s. And man, their bodies are slamming. And they're doing it. And they're competing in these bodybuilding championships. You know, I was talking to some people when I was on the radio show a few years ago. And we were talking about fitness and stuff. And I was talking about how it was that I wanted to be a bodybuilder. And how I was going to do what I was going to do, because that's when I started, you know, CrossFit. And one of them was a preacher, and they were like, "You gonna get across the stage, Pastor, in a bathing suit?" I said, "I sure am, and I'm gonna strut my stuff, baby, because all the hard work I would have put in to get there, and that's a dream of mine. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna strut. For bodybuilding, everything in its place. So, guys, listen, man." I was in so much pain. Now I'm not in any pain at all, period. And I finally made it here to one of the outlets in my neighborhood. I'm getting ready to show you something. Listen, you got to have a big dream. One of the dreams that we had, especially my husband, well, I always wanted to live on the beach, but when those hurricanes came through here and ripped up A1A and ripped up the beach, me and my husband changed our mind. Then, you know, we're one street over from the intercoastal waterway, but I came all the way up here to this intercoastal waterway because they have benches and all this other stuff around here. And one of the things that we're going to do, we bought the house that we're in. Our house, we bought it a year and 4 months ago. Our house has gone up, is now appraised at, as we went and, you know, we was talking to our mortgage company. Our house is now appraised for $180, I think you said $183,000 more than when we bought it. People are calling and asking us, do we want to sell our house? And Apostle Clarence, they're asking, do we want to sell our house? And I'm like, Joker, I just got in here. I just duck around. I'm not trying to move nowhere else. I don't care what you want to give me. Because it's still not, because houses have gone up so much. To get the house that I have would cost me and about $800 and something thousand. I don't want to, so we would have to put money with it once we sold our house. About another $150,000. And I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. Not coming out of my pocket. But guess what? These houses are going to go down too. I'll get another house and we'll get on the waterway. Let me show you something. This is why I want to live on the waterway. I'm going to get me a boat. Getting a boat. We used to live on the canals when we first moved here. But the canals are not as big as the intercoastal, right? And right behind those houses over there, like 2 streets up, is the beach. Where I live at, if we sit on our patio by our pool, guess what? We can hear the ocean. That's how close we are to the ocean. So instead of being on the ocean, we'll just be on the intercoastal instead. That's one of our dreams. Hey guys, keep hold to your dreams. Take your dreams out, watch them, look at them. You write your dreams down. And then once you write your dreams down, keep going back and reading them and keep saying them out loud every day. I tell myself every day how much I'm going to weigh every day. And I even give the date on when I'm going to, good morning. You see they're waving at me? You know why? I'm going to be a boater. I'm going to get me a boat like this. You know how much these boats cost? But you better have a big dream. I'm telling you. Get you a big dream. Get you a dream that's like something you got to really, really strive for. And just watch what God do. Keep talking about it. Seriously. Keep talking about your dream. Tell other people. You know, people say, oh, don't let your right hand or your left hand do it. Yeah, you can go in stealth mode, but there's some things called decreeing and declaring. And yeah, the enemy will come and the enemy will try to derail you and try to take, you know, trip you up so that you don't achieve what you have said. But every time he does stupid stuff like that, I'd be like, listen here, Joker. don't care what you do. I don't care what you say. You're not in control of my destiny. Guess what? I am. You know why? Because I'm a co-creator with God. You never created a darn thing. All you did was copied and did imitations of. You ain't nobody. You can't co-create. The only thing you can do is put up illusions like a magician. And don't nobody care nothing about what you're saying. I'm going to have exactly what God says that I can have. Listen, this is a new season. This is a new you. Brand new you, right? Since it's a new you, you're going to have to act accordingly. You're going to have to act like it's a new you. Well, I better get my butt on home. I got some stuff I got to get done. Some things that open up. Man, I was looking at how God just, hold on a second, guys. I got to put these glasses back on. I was looking at how God, does things. I had gotten some news yesterday, and I was in a meeting, and somebody said by the 17th, God is going to blow your mind. God blew my mind. Was it yesterday? What's today? Friday. It was Wednesday. I had gotten some news, and the news was so phenomenal. Hi, good morning. The news was so phenomenal. I'm like, that's nobody but God. And the way it was done, now let me show you something. I'm going to walk this way. I want you guys to see something. This is going to be me. I'm going to be on the intercoastal. These houses, hold on, let me go on this path. In 3 years, I'm gonna sell my house in 3 years. Look at this, hold on. Well, I don't know if we're gonna sell it or not. We're gonna pay it off in 3 years. One thing my husband said, he will never have a mortgage past 5. He said he's working on it. I don't feel like walking down that way because it'll take me, if I go down this way to go back home, it's going to take me to go down this way, it'll take me about 2 more miles. I don't know. I got somewhere I got to be, so I got to go the other way I came, go back. But yeah, God, man, that thing was so awesome. All I could do is just shake my head. You know, how sometimes things are just so unbelievable. How things are, God will blow your mind. All thing you can do is shake your head. Good morning. How are you? And all you really shake your head. You're like, OMG. And so then you can't tell people everything until the appointed time, right? That's when you keep your mouth closed. That's when you wait to tell it, right? But you can tell it along the way, meaning you can say what your goals are and, tell other people because you're putting it out there in the atmosphere. And you're saying, hey, this is what I'm going to do. And with you telling people, okay, sorry about that. I went through a dead area. But with you telling people your goals and the time frame that you're going to do it in, guess what? It holds you accountable as well because you say it, right? You said it. So people are going to be looking at you to see what you said if you're going to do what you said. One thing about me, when I tell you I'm going to do something, you can take that to the bank. Like my dad says, you say you're going to do it. I'm thinking it's going to take you some time. I don't even know why I'm surprised. You're my child. And every time you say you're going to do something, the next time I look up, it's already done. You're already implementing it. You're so further along than somebody just starting off. You just actually go and do. So guys, whatever your dream is, find some trusted people and put it out there in the atmosphere. Say, I'm going to do X, Y, Z. And don't worry about your haters. Who the heck are your haters? Who are those people? They need to get a life. And when they get a life, they'll get out of yours. You know what I mean? Haters motivate me. I mean, I pray for them. Tell God to, bless them. Get that little resentment and jealousy and all that other junk out of their hearts because, they got some issues. Tell God to heal their hearts so they won't be hating on folks. Let me show you something. Haters motivate me. They motivate me to keep on going. Oh, you got something to say? I can show you better than I can tell you, baby. And that's how you have to treat haters. I be just as nice to them. I ain't got nothing against them. They got something against me. But you know what? The bottom line is somebody got something against you, that's their problem. It ain't yours. I don't take that on as my problem. I be like, it sounds like a personal issue to me, baby. Hey, I can't help you with that issue. I'm not doing nothing to you. So, more power to you. And you stay blessed. Because the Bible tells us to bless our enemies, right? Pray for those who want to, despitefully use you and all that other stuff. I just exercise the word of God and keep it moving. That's why I don't ever be worried about what somebody's saying. Them people need to get their little lives together so they won't be hating on nobody and they'll be happy. People who hate on other people, they ain't happy at all. Thank you. They're not happy at all. They're miserable. That's why they hating on folks. So I just pray that, they find God. Some of them are saved and they still got all this junk in their heart. They need to get on the altar. That's what the altar is for, to purge that soul of yours. So I just pray for them and keep it moving. Your haters will motivate you to just keep moving, keep going. I thank God for my haters. And I just pray that God save them for real, so they don't be naming the name of Christ. Because most of the people that be hating is not the world. It's these so-called Christians. Be just shaking my head. There's a lot of things you just shake your head over and keep on going. Well, guys, I'm out of here. I am going to finish up my walk. I am going back home. I got a lot of work to do because of the news that I got on Wednesday. I'm telling you what, God literally, truly, completely blew my mind. I said, only you can do this. Hey, and one of the things that he did will end up, I'm not even going to say that. Anyway, guys, it's been real. Man, listen, let me show you something. My view, this makes it easy to work out. The view is gorgeous. When I tell you the view is gorgeous, oh my God, it's amazing. I didn't even go along the intercoastal. I just gave y'all a snippet of it. And there's so many in this community we live in. There's so many walking trails. Now, one of the things you got to be careful. Of course, deer are going to cross your path. You got the occasional alligator that's going to cross your path. Then you have bobcats. Somebody saw a cougar on the road, on one of these paths. We have the black bear. Usually you just see the babies. They stay away from you. These animals stay away from you. Okay? They don't come at you like that. The red fox. What else do you see? Wild turkeys. Thank God we haven't seen any boars, because boars will charge you. And what else have I seen while I was out? I've seen so many alligators cross my path, but they were way up there. And I was down here. When I saw the alligator, I'm like, oh my God, it's an alligator. And if you don't do anything, you don't run, you just keep doing what you're doing, they're not trying to get you. They're more apt to go after a creature. There's a lot of little creatures that they just snap up, right? So, with that being said, I'm outie. 5,000. Hey guys, you guys have a wonderful, wonderful, fantastically blessed day. And hey, Pastor Cynthia. Hey, Stacy. What you guys got to do is understand the season that you're in and maximize it, okay? Maximize this season to its full potential. Maximize it, okay? Don't let the season go to pass without you extracting everything that you can from out of this season, right? Okay, I'm out of here. God bless you all. Multiply blessings over your lives. Grace and peace to you. Bye.